Today is Sunday, March the 8th, 2015, which means that today is officially Malarkey's first birthday, on account of the fact that we started 12 months ago. Anyway, we started off with a big grand plan, a 3-year plan, and it might surprise you to learn that pretty much everything we said we were going to do in year 1, we've done. So we thought it would be an idea to tell you a little bit about year 2. So here are 5 things, counting down from 5 to 1, of things that we're planning to do this year, year 2, 2015. Number 5, Facebook page, website, online stuff. Lots and lots and lots of you have joined our Facebook page and our website. We've got something like more than 300 likes every month joining our Facebook page, which is dead good, and lots of people visiting the web page. The web page will be changing a little bit shortly. We're adding some new tabs, and also we're going to make it much easier for people to find the kind of gigs that we're running. So there'll be an interactive map. We're also moving the news page to the front page just to make it easier to move around. Plus, there's our online bookshop. Our online bookshop is doing really well. We're doing more than 1 new book every month on average, and 3 of the titles that we put on the bookshop have already sold out. So news number 5, subtle, but changes to our website in the next few weeks, changes to our bookshop. Keep watching for those. Next. Number 4, our professional development program. Year 1 we did 158 professional development sessions around the whole of Australia. We did something in every state and territory. This year we're probably going to do a few more. We're also going to involve new people as well, because we've got some old people like me and some new people coming along as well. Mark Armitage at Play, yours truly, will be having a very full year this year, travelling around Australia and elsewhere. But we'll also be touring Justine and Nicole from Journey into Play again, with some very extensive road trips. And also in the second half of this year, Candy Lawrence, otherwise known as Aunt Annie, will also be joining us to do some very special sessions on very special people. We also have some speakers coming from outside of Australia. In July we'll be touring Ben Towell for 4 weeks. Ben Towell is a British play worker and university play work lecturer, and he'll be running some sessions for us on dynamic risk-benefit analysis. Now, you may have heard us talking about this stuff quite a bit this year, because it's a very different approach to risk assessment. It's a completely different way of looking at the whole idea of risk in play. And Ben will be travelling across the whole of Australia with us for 4 weeks in July. You may also know that we've just finished quite an extensive tour with Morgan and Suzanne from Pop-Up Adventure Play, who've been with us for the last 4 weeks. You might like to know some sneaky secret news here. It just so happens that they'll be coming back and touring with us again in October, November this year. So if you didn't see them this time, you'll have a chance to see them next time. That's number 4. Next. Number 3. Now, how could we top those 2, I wonder? Well, number 3 is about our playwork program. We've been slipping the playwork word in quite a lot over the last 12 months, and from this year onwards we're talking more and more and more about playwork, providing more playwork topics, providing more advice, more support, etc, etc. And you might know that we quite like adventure playgrounds. Myself, for example, I'm an ex-adventure playground worker. Ben, who will be touring from Britain in July, he's an ex-adventure playground worker. And Morgan and Suzanne, well, the fact that they've got Pop-Up Adventure Playground in their title might be a bit of a clue. So we've got some stuff coming up that's very specifically about adventure playgrounds. 3 things. Here's the 3 things we've got planned. Number 1, there's a certain film about a particular adventure playground from Wales that we're going to be touring throughout Australia. We're going to bring you this amazing film to see just how adventure playgrounds in other parts of the world work. That's something that will be happening in the first half of this year. Secondly, so that we can get a little bit of an idea about how adventure playgrounds work in Australia, we're also going to run some study visits to some of the adventure playgrounds here in Melbourne. They'll be happening in just a few months' time, and you can have a look on our website and look at the Playwork tab to get some more idea of those. Now, the idea of these sessions is going to be to show people what's possible, because we would like to see new adventure playgrounds sparking up in the next few years across Australia. Which leads us to the final bit there, because the study tour that we do in Melbourne will not be the only adventure play study tour we're going to do. We're also going to run, are you ready for this? A study tour of adventure playgrounds in Japan, and that will take place in October this year. If you go on our website and look at the Playwork tab, there's a little bit on there that is asking you for expressions of interest to see whether or not anybody might be interested in either the film, or the Melbourne trips, or maybe even the Japanese trip. What's next? Number two. Here's some really spectacular news now. We celebrated the end of year one with a birthday party. We held a great big huge pop-up playground with a sausage sizzle and cake and singing and all kinds of malarkey at the Venny Adventure Playground in South Melbourne. That was a pretty spectacular event. Malarkey's first birthday, pop-up playground. It's been a brilliant day, thank you very much. And next year, bigger birthday party next year. Are you ready for cake, everybody?
Yeah!
After three, hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Cake time! Number one. Now, this is our birthday party today at the Venny in Melbourne. Lots of kids, lots of sausages, lots of playing and stuff. Really good birthday party. But next year is going to be a bit different, because next year we'd like you to come and join us for our birthday party. Because what we're going to do is we're going to wrap our first National Play Conference around our birthday party. So on the 4th and 5th of March 2016 we're going to run our first National Play Conference, and in the middle of it we're going to have our second birthday party, and that's one that we'd like you to come and join us with. So, if you want to know more about our birthday party number 2 in 2016 and our first National Play Conference, which will be held in Melbourne on the 4th and 5th of March 2016, go and have a look on our website, because there's a tab that says Conference, and you'll find all the information that you want on there.